Hey, how's it going? Today we're going to be taking a look at everything you guys need to know once you start the game. A beginner guide that is going to provide you with tips and tricks on how to have the best start. So let's dive into this video. Let's not waste a lot of time so you guys start playing. So what you're going to do first is once you come to the first camp, which is going to be this one here, and that's where everything is going to start opening up. As you see here, base camp. So once we are in here, we're going to be able to have different NPCs. First, we got Alma. She is our quest lady. She's going to give you all the different quests. You're going to join lobbies. You're going to be solo. You're going to help out other hunters, as you are able to see there, or you can also do all these different things that you see here. Now, one very important thing here is that, as you guys see here, Palico deployment status. Make sure you guys have this as deploy. If he's on standby, how do you know that? It's because he's not fighting with you on the field. And it's very important sometimes to have him because he can revive you, he can give you health, and you are able to keep going on the fight. Now, the most important one is going to be Gamma, our Smithy. She is by far going to provide everything that you need to know to give you resistance and also provide you with a lot of offense. So what we have here is two different options. One, you're able to manage it on your own, and second of all, she gives you recommendations. As you're able to see there, we are using the long sword, and we are able to see that we have a couple of upgrades that we have. Now we have the bone, which currently sits at 429 attack power, and we are also seeing that it gives us a nice 27 defense. And these are her recommendations on what exactly you want, such as the conga mail, gauntlets, if you guys are able to see there. So how do you get all of these, right? I'll provide you guys right now, so hold on to that. And the other option is I like to manage my equipment. Here you're going to be able to forge and upgrade your weapon. Same thing with your armor, and also wish list, recommended equipment, and your buddy Palico, in this case Bolt. So what we're going to do is here we're going to be able to see all the different weapons. Great thing about it is that as you are playing through the game, you're going to be able to get all different pieces because you are collecting. So let's just say you're using this weapon, the long sword, which I'm currently using, but you're also going to be able to gather materials to be able to make and upgrade this type of weapon. So you don't have to be just stuck to one particular weapon, and then you're going to have to level up all 14, 12 different weapons. No, you don't have to do that, guys. All you have to do is just use one. But of course, if you want to be proficient on one of them, you got to choose one or two. And that's the great thing about it. So as you are progressing to the story, you're going to be able to unlock your second weapon. And if you don't know, the only way to do switch back and forth between the weapons is by using secret. Now that we have here the option, we go to the long sword. You're able to see on your left side, we have our weapon tree. And here is as you are able to gather and kill all different animals, such in this case, we kill Lala. So most of the names of the weapons are going to be, or the upgrades are going to be based on the name of the animal monster that you kill. Here we beat up Dashanguma, which by far at this moment where I am is the strongest boss, and it gives me a 462 attack damage. So I'm going to go from 396 to 462, and it gives me a defense of 47, which is really good to be able to do this. Now, we also have our forge list, which is actually a very good feature because here gives you options of different type of weapons, such as in this case, I got the iron katana very early, got all the different materials as you see here, machalite ore and also earth crystal. These are very easy to get right from the beginning as you are killing the first two monsters. You're going to be able to get this material, come to her and get the iron katana. And it does hit very hard at 396, and you're going to be at level 1 or 2, which is crazy. And then we have, as we are progressing to the story, we're going to be able to unlock different type of enhancements. So we are able to forge different weapons. In this case, we're going to go with the bone shottel. So we're going to do this one at this moment, and it's going to require 500 coins, and also those materials that you guys are seeing here, which is the mystere bone. So those you get once you are able to kill the monster. Once you do that, then she's going to forge it. It's showing you guys here really quick, and once she is done with this, and there it is, now we are able to see our brand new weapon, and she's going to give you the option to be able to equip as your primary weapon. So we're going to do that, and now this is going to be on our primary weapon. Then we have the upgrade list, which we already did. As you're able to see here, we were able to upgrade it in this case. So once you do that, you can also see where your other weapons are. So in this case, I'm going to see here, I have my other weapon, which was my the other one, but I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to cancel that. But we have here our primary. Now that we got that out of the way, the same thing applies to the armor. So here you have all the different choices that you have on the left side, all the different helms, chests, the arms, of course, the coils, and also the greaves that you're going to be able to use. Now, all of those have different type of status, either for offense or for defense, such as like be stronger against electricity or give you more elemental damage or more elemental resistance. Do not get too comfortable with your gear. That's my only advice, because you're going to be able to kill so many monsters as you are going through the different monsters. You're going to be able to unlock different armor, but this is going to become more important when you are towards the end of the game. Now we got of course, our wish list, in which you are able to just register here whatever you guys want. So this will automatically tell you in the game whenever you got the enough materials for, let's just say, to upgrade your sword, your long sword, into the next level, is going to prompt you. Then we got recommended equipment. Here it is. We already saw that option. And then we got the forge for our little buddy, the Palico. Now, Palico, you're able to do three things: armor, his little hoodie, and of course his armor. So each of them is going to provide and give him a little bit more of defense. But as you are going through the story, best thing you could do is focus on defense. Make sure your equipment has the highest defense as you are advancing. That's going to help you stay alive. And of course, same thing with one weapon that you are using. Make sure you are leveling it up. Now, after that, probably the next one is going to be this guy right here, Jack. Jack is the one that has potions. He has different things that you're going to be able to purchase. You're going to be able to sell it to him, either your item pouch or in your item box. It's very important that if you have stuff in your item box, it will automatically be stored in there whenever you are on the field. You gather in items, it's going to go directly into your item box, which makes it very handy. You don't have to come here back to the base camp and do that. And you also are able to purchase and just store items here from into your pouch. And you're also able to get items from your box into your pouch, which makes it really good method of just able to gather items and store. Then after that, another very, very important thing is make sure you are always using the following, which are the here, pop-up camp. If you, once you unlock this, make sure you have this, because this is going to be a very easy and fast way to be able to fast travel. So here we got two different fast travel points. If we are able to see here, this one, you see here, you're going to be able to change the colors. And then you're also going to be able to, let's just say, manage your pop-up camps. And let's say we have one in Scarlet Forest. And as you're able to see there, what safety levels? It's on dangerous. Yes, they will get destroyed, but at the same time, they will be able to rebuild. As you see it there, it's on there. So if I go to my forest, my my pop-up fast travel will be there. So I know that I'm always gonna be able to fast travel there. I don't have to go on with secret, just riding him and all the way over there. So that is something very handy to unlock. Make sure you always are using your pop-up base camps to be able to do that fast travel. So once you come into your tent, it's very important. You either can do this in your tent or you can do it in your portable. You have different options. You got your transfer, your change equipment, your Palico deployment. You can do a meal. You can join quests, change music, or even change your characters, the way you look. So we have here a couple of things that are very important, and that is transfer item. You have the item pouch. On the top, it is what you're currently carrying on any fight, and that is why it's very important to always come here before a fight and equip yourself with the different materials that you guys need. So if you need mega potion or if you need the regular potion, and you're able to see there what exactly you have available, so you are able to add as much as you can. So very important to always add your different potions, your antidotes, or any other thing that is going to help you in the fight, like such as this, that gives everybody some healing to anyone that is nearby you. And also just different, maybe like a trap you want to equip and have that trap available so you can use it against the monsters. And you also have different things here that you can add to your pouch as you are fighting. Then after this, we have the crafting list and the view and sell items that you are able to get and find throughout the world. But then we have the change equipment, what you are currently using. So if you don't like this, you can always come here to your view loadouts and you can change whatever exactly you want. If you want to use the second one, and you can build as many as you want with different combinations, different type of outfits, different weapons, however you guys want to play the game. And then of course, very important, if you are on a mouse, I would have to say this is more important, because not a mouse but a controller, because this gives you the option on how to do your different type of 4 items in your controller, to be able to set where you want the action, communicate, or ammo, just to make it a little easier, because it's a little more difficult on controller than what it is on keyboard. As you guys are able to see there, it's a lot easier on keyboard. And then after that, probably make sure you always have your Palico on deploy, or else he's just going to sit back and look at you during the fight. So if he's not fighting, that means he's on standby. And of course, very important, guys, always make sure you are cooking a meal, because if you don't make a meal and you're able to get all the different items as you are going through the different fighting different animals, you'll find everything. It's very easy, but it's very important that you do your due diligence, such as make a meal. You come here, you just cook the meal, and then once it's done, it's going to give you a duration, and it's going to give you more health, as you're able to see there, stamina and defense, which eventually is going to help you stay in the fight and stay alive longer. And you have all your different setting, event quests, and so on and so on. And this, of course, you can do this in your pop-up tents that you are able to build throughout the world. So make sure you do build those, or else you're going to be writing your secret a lot instead of just fast traveling. And one of the last things, probably, and not the least important, but one of the most probably important things, is your map, where exactly where things are. Now, everything that you see here, such as the monster that you're going to be able to fight, let's just find this one. This one's going to be here for, if we're able to see there, he is going to have a time limit of 40 minutes. So he's going to be there. So if you're trying to hunt him, he's only going to be there for 40 minutes. So you got to make sure you go and take him out. As you're able to see there, you get rewarded, which is 3,960. Not bad. These are very easy to take down. So getting money is not a big problem. And especially like in Monster Hunter, everything that I just repeated, said in the video, all you have to do is just repeat it again and again for every monster that you get. So like in this case, this monster, which is the Shakungama, of course, 50-minute limit, but you're able to see there the different things that you're going to be able to get. As you're able to see there, the plane, where he's in the plains and he's also in the forest, and you're able to see how much money you're going to get, almost more than 5,000. So that is how you're going to be able to get. So if you need certain materials, then that is how you're going to be able to do that. Now, if you come here also through the map, you can do field surveys. If you're not strong enough and you're getting your butt kicked by monsters, do a couple of fields, upgrade a little bit, and then go back to the story if you feel that you're not strong enough. And it's very easy. All you got to do is begin field and set the waypoint, and it's going to take the secret is going to take you exactly where he is going, where that monster is. And if we call secret, it's very important, as you're able to see there, that he has different commands. If you go up, he's going to take you straight to that waypoint, and that is up on your not your keypad, but on your cross that is on your controller. He's going to directly take you there. And as you are able to go into the fight, it's very important. Last thing I want to provide you guys for with this beginner guide is when you are fighting a monster. At this moment, I am not going to fight you one because I'm going to show you a couple of things. Always be collecting things. They're always glowing. And make sure you get those, because those are going to help you with either grabbing a material that you don't have and that you're going to need, which is going to help either level up, or it's going to help you create potion, or it's going to help you create ammo or anything like that in the game. Definitely you gotta get either or anything that's going to upgrade your weapons or your armor. Now, if we are able to see here, we have different things on our controller. If you are on a controller and you hit the L, not trigger, but the top one, you're going to be able to see that on the top you have here your actions. Your actions are determined what you currently have, which are your heal, your sharpening, questions about the current thing or situation you are. You do the SOS flare, okay? And if you move to the right with your cross on your controller, you're gonna have the communication. This is if you wanna say, if you're in a party, you just wanna communicate like that with anyone, okay? Any of those stickers, I believe those come in the DLC. And then on the bottom, you have your essential items, such as you're able to see there, binoculars, the paint pot grill, barbecue grill that you are able to unlock it. So we are able to just put our barbecue grill, make a meal on the spot, and boom, right away, we're going to be able to make a meal and just get back in the fight. We don't have to go to our base camp, which makes it really easy and helpful as you are fighting. And then we have the fishing rods, and you have the throwing knives if you have any, and also the whetstones that you're able to see there to sharpen your weapon. And then the last thing we're going to see is on our thing is going to be the ammo. So if you're using any type of special ammo, as you're able to see here, we got spread ammo, we got a different type of normal, poison, and all different type of ammo. So if you're using the bow that has the gun, then definitely that's going to come very handy. And the last change that I'm going to tell you is go into your options, go into your controller, change this from active mode, change it to toggle. Makes things a lot easier when you're fighting a monster, especially when you're doing the focus mode. It will automatically focus on the next enemy that you're fighting, especially when you're trying to kill a different mob and you have a primary monster. Is going to come very handy when you are trying to take down various enemies. So there you go, guys. That is a complete beginner's guide that is going to help you on how to get started in the game and things that probably you wish you knew before you even started. Thank you for watching. We'll see you guys on the next video.